I got a 0 on a project proposal in my class because I used the term biological women, which is apparently not allowed anymore.
So that's our next guest on TikTok sharing that video. University of Cincinnati sophomore, soon to be junior, Olivia Krolczyk, who says she initially got a 0 on a project because she used the term biological women, the term apparently too exclusionary for her women's gender studies and pop culture professor. She says she failed, even though the professor had complimented her, quote, solid proposal for a paper on feminism and the challenges female athletes have faced through the years, especially now. But since her video went viral, another professor stepped in and regraded the assignment. So we wanted to get an update on this story. Olivia Krolczyk is with us now. Olivia, welcome, and thanks for coming on. Before we get to the new grade, let's go back. When you got your assignment back, you had submitted it, you received a 0. Take us back to that time. What went through your mind?
When I initially saw that I got a 0, I was pretty shocked. Honestly, I laughed when I saw it because I didn't think anyone would actually give a 0 because I used the term biological women. But then it became apparent to me that she was pushing that agenda on me.
And what was the reason?
The reason for the 0?
Yes. Did you find out?
Because the term biological women is contributing to heteronormativity and it's following TERF ideology. A bunch of new words that are made early.
Okay. Biological women, again, nothing that would be offensive to anyone who obviously we've used the phrase forever. Women in general, right, by the way. Okay, so then you got your assignment regraded. Tell me about why that happened and what was the new grade you received?
I ended up getting 100% via another teacher, and I had met with the Gender Equity Office, I believe it was called, and they just assigned a new professor to grade it, and they are currently creating a file with all of my information to send to a dean. I don't know if anything's going to happen, but I'll have to wait and see.
Well, you decided to take your story public, obviously posting a TikTok online. What's been the reaction?
I've had a lot of support, and honestly, I've gotten hundreds of messages from fellow students and other students across the country saying that something similar has happened to them at their universities. So pretty much I just like to tell them that, you know, you have to take a stand. You can't just accept the 0. Otherwise, they're going to keep doing this.
What would have been an acceptable term with that initial professor? Was it just the fact that you said biological women?
Honestly, I think that any term I use, even if I use the term cisgender, she probably would have docked me points just because it's a touchy subject and a controversial subject, even though it shouldn't be.
Okay. Did you have to take that class? Was it a requirement or an elective?
Yeah, at the University of Cincinnati, there's diversity requirements, and, you know, they're pushing all these diversity courses on their students to, you know, try to push that agenda. So I did have to take it, and then it was also part of the free electives required for graduation.
Okay, wow. Really interesting story here. Again, just one example of what you had experienced on a college campus. Glad to hear that grade was corrected 100%. So Olivia, thank you very much for coming on today. We appreciate it. Good luck to you in your next year.
Thank you.
You're welcome.